Hello and welcome to another review. My name is Daniel Gibson. It's great to be with you guys. Today we're talking about another movie, and that movie is Little Boy. This movie is really a cute movie. It's a great family movie, actually. The movie follows a little boy who basically is all set in World War II, and he's growing up, and he's the little boy compared to everybody else. He hasn't grown. He's a little shrimp, and everybody makes fun of him and calls him the midget and blah blah blah. And so he kind of like doesn't know what he is, but he has one friend in the whole wide world, and that's his dad. His dad and him go on great adventures in their imaginations and go all over and do all these cool things, and it's a very cool aspect of the movie. From there, World War II is going on, and unfortunately the United States is torn and pulled into World War II, and his dad is forced to go because of some circumstances, and so he loses his dad, but he has faith kind of created over time throughout the movie that he can bring his dad home if he just has faith that God can do it. It's a really cool premise, a really cool movie, and it does a great job. The movie has a lot of like famous people in it. Kevin James is in it. Antonio Banderas, several other recognizable characters or actors you'll see in it. So it's a really good cast movie, but the best cast of all is the little boy himself. He is cute and does a great job and is a really good actor in this movie. The movie's strongest suits were the fact that the characters, this little boy just had a lot of passion and zeal, and it did such a cool job of like explaining how he got to this place, and a great job of explaining, like, I guess, faith in a real life sense, to a point. Now, I'm not saying this is an overly theological movie. It's a spiritual movie at best, but I think there's some really good nuggets you can pull from this, and as the little boy has all this faith, and he's doing all these things that aren't always easy, and he learns that along the way as certain characters are put in his path. He realizes that it's not always easy to follow what God wants you to do. It's not always to be on this way, and there's bullies and I guess his form of Goliaths who stand before him, and he really has to fight through that to have the faith he feels like he needs to bring his dad home. This movie's an emotional roller coaster. There's a lot of highs and lows in it. This kid is a really cool kid who you really care about, more than you do in most movies. And so he has some stuff that happens here, it's like it rips your heart out. You're just like, oh goodness gracious. He has those stuff where you're just so excited for him. There's really cool moments. The movie and the commercials seemed a little bit more cheesy than it definitely comes off in the actual movie. Great timing, great pace. I don't think I was bored a minute of this movie. There was never a time I'm thinking, man, this movie should be getting over. This scene's taking a long time. Very well paced, very exciting. I really enjoyed every bit of it. I don't really have a lot of cons to say about this movie. You know, some of the characters are a little rough and tumble, but that's to be expected. I think it does a good job at dealing with real issues, such as racism of the time, and how racism is taught and not necessarily something that is like you're born with or something. And so like really deals with that in a great spiritualism. I think if you take this and you apply this to your Christian faith and what God wants us to do, it's a beautiful message, and that's what I really think. I think it's a great thing to pull from. But yeah, the movie's good. We're gonna give it a 6.5. The family rating is fantastic. There's nothing I would say bad about it. I don't even think there was any. There was like maybe a couple curse words, but I don't even think there was that. I mean, it was really clean. But yeah, without that, I mean, it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. Definitely recommend one for you and your family, or just you and your girl, you and your guy, whatever else. Go see this movie. Fantastic. Little Boy is a thumbs up. I'm gonna recommend to see. If you guys are going to go see this movie, or you have, let me know in the comments down below. If you're not, let me know what movie you are seeing this weekend at theaters. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next video. God bless.